that he was going to be a branch again in 2010, and that he was going to go after the Silver Cup. He was going to compete at the highest level and try to become the #1 branch in the company. It's not a goal that happened accidentally. It was a goal that was really well thought out and crafted. 2 months ago, on July 20th, Chino's office was about $65,000 behind another office, which happened to be in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Kind of interesting, the top 2 offices are both outside of the continental US, but they were. And that office in San Juan, Puerto Rico had a lot of momentum and had been out recruiting Pearl City consistently and was looking really strong. Chino's team made up most of that $65,000 deficit in a single week in July, during their push period for Summer Conference 2. They were still narrowly behind at the end of that week. I was out there at that time, and I went to Chino's team meeting on that Wednesday night when the Pearl City team was still #2, just a little bit behind San Juan, Puerto Rico. And my experience there was amazing. It was incredible to watch Chino run a team meeting and to see just how much he had grown in his short time in the business, and how inspirational he was, and how his people loved him and how he loved his people. How he recognized everybody, made everybody feel good, made everybody feel a part of the vision, and really inspired people about the last few weeks of the summer to catch and then put away the San Juan office. During August, the Pearl City team broke the all-time branch record for the month of August. It's a record that had stood for 9 years in our company. They not only caught San Juan, Puerto Rico, they caught them and they put them away. And they ended up beating them by over $60,000 for the summer. Finished up with a total of over $510,000 in sales for the summer campaign. That was the second highest branch total in the history of Cutco. Interestingly enough, Chino's manager, Joe Geneza, was a sales rep in the branch office that set the highest branch total ever. And now, 9 years later, it's kind of come full circle, and Joe helped to develop Chino to become a Silver Cup branch. Joe says, Chino has been the spark plug that created the amazing culture of the Fremont office. I always thought that I was supposed to be the one motivating him, but as it turns out, he's the one who's motivated me. And I can tell you, Chino, you have motivated a lot of people in this room by your performance this summer. Chino has unlimited potential for the future. We are so excited to have him back in the Bay Area now at the end of the summer. I know you guys are in Pearl City, wish he was still out there with you, but you'll be well taken care of out there in the future. And Chino's back in the Bay, and we're looking forward to what he's going to create in the future with our organization. So, we have this fantastic trophy for him right now. Silver Cup, National Champion Branch Manager, Chino Cruz. Can everybody see me over this? Any stepping stool? Man. Well, I just want to say thank you first to everybody. It's always been a dream to stand in front of hundreds of people and accept, an amazing award. And this is definitely one of the greatest, I would have to say, one of the greatest moments in my life. I've been blessed many times in my life, and I thank God for the opportunity to share my blessings with the people I truly care about, and for giving me the strength and courage to be a better person on a day-to-day basis. And right now, I think it's a time where it is truly shown. I see right now, at this point in time, my full potential.
in what I can do in my life. So, you know, I want to thank a few people. Obviously, if I don't get you, you know, I truly care, and I do thank you. And I'll probably be telling you anyways when I see you either tonight or tomorrow. But first and foremost, obviously, I want to thank God for this experience and this opportunity. Without God, I would not be here today. Without God, I wouldn't have a heart. I wouldn't have the strength to do anything that I wanted to do and to be as strong that I've become. So, at the very top of the list, Mom and Dad, thank you so much. Thank you for being the best people in the world. Thank you, Mom, for your guidance. You've always taught me how to use my head in everything I do. You know, to think. Thank you for teaching me the ways of living a better life. You've been a perfect example of being a good person. And I just want to thank you for that. And I'm so lucky to have someone like you in my life. Thank you for the support that you've always given me, just to make me happy. Thank you for the trust whenever I made a decision in everything that I did. So, thanks, Mom. Dad, thank you. Thank you for who I am as a person. Just want to say thank you. You've always taught me to fight with my heart. You taught me how to win. You showed me that it isn't always about the money, but always for the betterment of other people. You're the one who taught me that. Thank you for always pushing me. I don't regret any minute of you ever pushing me. Thank you for always encouraging me to be the best at everything that I do. Mom and Dad, thank you for creating the person I've become. I'm honored for having the opportunity to make you guys proud. Thanks to my sister who couldn't be here today, for being my best friend, having the greatest spirit that I've ever seen anyone have, and for always believing in me. Thank you to my little brother, for being my #1 fan, for being the reason why I work so hard, and for being the reason why I live. Thank you, Leanne, my girlfriend over there, for being my strength. Thank you for being my better half. Thank you for being everything I need. And thank you for being the angel of my life. You're the reason why we won this Silver Cup. Joe Janeza, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. You've been the older brother I never had. Thank you for caring about my career. Thank you for caring about my life. Thank you for the times when you were a tough coach. Thank you. A lot of people didn't get the opportunity to see why you were always a tough coach, and I'm glad I did. Joe, you always believed in me. All the imaginations I had in the career with Vector, you turned them into realities for me. Thank you. Thank you for my development. I've become an adult, a man. I've become a successful individual in the past 3 years because of you. Thank you for the way you dance. It makes me look great on the dance floor. You know, Joe, I've stayed loyal. You know that. Because you taught me everything I know today. And you taught me how to follow the manual. You taught me how to ask questions. And you even taught me how to smile and cut the rope. It's awesome. Thank you for being the greatest manager in the company, in my eyes. The greatest manager of all time. And thanks for being a great friend too. Thank you to the entire Western region for your leadership, the region staff. Thank you, Dan Casetta, for all your wisdom. Thank you to the entire Bay Area District Manager team for leading by example, for being the reason why I wanted to advance so fast in the company. Thank you to all the people who took the time to help me out. Those times at the conferences where everybody wanted to sleep, but I was out with my notebook, picking brains. Thank you so much for giving me the time to learn as much as possible. Thank you, John Ross, for being one of my idols in the company. You're like an older brother to me too. I'm now the shortest Silver Cup branch manager. Thank you, Carl Gedges, for always knowing. For always knowing. For some reason, you always know. Thank you for that. Thank you, Ryan Casey, for treating me just like one of your own reps. Thank you, Peter Schneider, for always challenging me. Thank you to all the DMs, all the DBMs that have changed my life and took the time to listen to what I had to say. Thank you. Thank you to Dom Kagdagan. Thank you, Jessica Ye, for being my brother and sister in the company. Without you guys, I would not have my head on my shoulders. Thank you to Vector Marketing for giving me the opportunity to be a champion. I also want to thank the greatest branch office in the history of the company, the Pearl City branch office for 2010. Can I have everybody from the Pearl City office stand up on stage with me, please?